I started looking for a place to go for my morning coffee, and then I found this. And the kids were so friendly, wanted to do things for you. I just started coming here on a regular basis.
It's more than donuts and coffee. It's a place that we connect with people. I mean, we have thousands of customers.
And all of a sudden, the shutdown came. I was worried that maybe he was going to lose business or have to shut down.
It was in March, the shelter-in-place orders went out. Grandpa would come through the drive-thru every day in his car, and one day he came by and he said, Matt, I have a little something for your crew.
I put $280 in an envelope and come down and said, 20 bucks a piece won't change their life, but I just wanted to know I appreciate what they do, and I want to help out a little bit.
It took my breath away. I didn't know how to react because it was nothing I'd ever experienced before. It's just the kindness, the generosity, the love. Immediately we all thought, look, this guy will never pay for anything ever again here at Dunkin', period.
I insisted on paying, and they insisted on not taking my pay.
He'd tell me about how they tried to trick him and he'd try to trick him back. Sometimes he'd go back a second time to make sure he paid enough or throw him an extra tip. So it was like a mini revolution.
Matt put a poster up on their bulletin board here for the employees. It says, if you take any money from Grandpa, if you let him pay, you're immediately terminated.
Obviously it was a joke, but it became this contest between Grandpa and all of us where he would try to pay and we said, no, we don't want your money. We come up with different games. We'll tell him that the car in front of you paid for him. You know, he figured that one out quickly.
So I'd give him a 20. They'd make change out of the 20 ones and coins and hand it back to him. And I got home, I counted, there's still 20.
Just like this back and forth, it's really been entertaining.
Sometimes I'd throw a 20 inside the window and drive off.
Takes his money and literally throws it in the window and speeds off. Now what he'll do is he'll give us money. He'll say, no, it's not to pay for my food. It's to give a tip to all of your crew members. And you know, we can't say no to that. So he's kind of figured out a little bit of a workaround. So we're trying to figure out how we can get him back for that.
I believe in the old adage, if you really want to see the best of people, be nice to them.
And something you don't expect when you get into this business is all the relationships that are going to develop out of this. So his granddaughter in South Carolina called up the store here and talked to one of our managers, Norma, and said, hey, Grandpa's birthday's coming up.
They had balloons, they had gifts, a great big basket of gifts.
They walked away from the stations, come out in the parking lot and sang happy birthday to him. We had a party.
It was wonderful. They were so warm.
Customers come in, we have great conversations, we get to know some really incredible people like Grandma and Grandpa. It's so much more than donuts and coffee. It's a community, it's a family.
When you pull up to the order place and say, Grandpa's here, and I hear the kids in the background, it's Grandpa. That's a great way to start the day.